Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Yet again, another major blow to the Nancy Pelosi / Liz Cheney political alliance. The sham January 6th 1/6 commission, which honestly I can't believe is still a thing, but of course, you know these Democrats and these deep state turncoat rhinos, they don't got any quit in them. And when it comes to their goal of going after Donald Trump in their endless witch hunts, well, they're exactly as described, endless. Well, once again, the facts seem to be at odds with their narratives. They keep telling us just how much evidence there is and how guilty Donald Trump and his associates are. But once again, the DOJ seems to disagree. Even Joe Biden's DOJ, headed by very partisan Merrick Garland, is refusing to pursue charges in connection to January 6th against two of Donald Trump's top White House officials, that being Mark Meadows and Dan Scavino. Of course, the totally partisan January 6th commission continues to be a massive blunder, another massive fail for Nancy Pelosi and Liz Cheney, and of course don't forget Adam Schiff and Adam Kinzinger. But get this folks, regardless of how hopeless and how ridiculous they look, they're still trying to convince us that there's evidence and that they're going to prosecute Donald Trump. These people are either deluded, delusional, or they're just corrupt Washington deep state politicians who will not stop going after Donald Trump no matter. It's probably a mix of both. Let me show you guys what's going on. Let's talk about all the hypocrisy, of course. But before we get into any of it, please make sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, share the video as much as possible. We are still shadow banned by the YouTube algorithm, hidden from non-subscribed viewers. And with that out of the way, let's roll the tape. Alright folks, take a look at this. Department of Justice declines to prosecute Meadows and Scavino, dealing blow to January 6th committee. Based on the individual facts and circumstances of their alleged contempt, my office will not be initiating prosecution for criminal contempt as requested in the referral against Meadows and Scavino, U.S. Attorney for D.C. Matthew Graves wrote, according to the letter obtained by the New York Times. The Democrat-controlled House voted in April, mostly on partisan lines, to hold Scavino and former White House economic advisor Peter Navarro in contempt of Congress. The resolution claimed that they were in contempt for their refusal to comply with subpoenas duly issued by the January 6th committee, a lopsided investigatory panel consisting of 7 Democrats and 2 Republicans, Representative Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, who are appointed by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. The same vote against Meadows took place in December and against former Trump advisor Stephen Bannon in October. The votes effectively referred the 4 Trump allies to the Justice Department for prosecution. Bannon was indicted in November and has a court date set for July. Peter Navarro was indicted on Friday, the same day the department's letter about Meadows and Scavino was revealed. So far, Congress has issued 4 criminal referrals to the DOJ, not for alleged crimes related to January 6th, but just contempt of Congress, and the DOJ has refused to pursue 2 out of 4 of them. Is it any surprise that the partisan DOJ would go after Peter Navarro and Stephen Bannon, more so than Dan Scavino and Mark Meadows? I mean, obviously not, but all this is, in the end, is another big L in the media for Nancy Pelosi and Liz Cheney. They can't even get their contempt charges through. This January 6th committee has been going on for longer than a year, and what has it revealed? Nothing. A whole load of nothing. A bunch of partisan subpoenas and contempt of Congress charges, half of which aren't even sticking. And all of the evidence that we've seen has served to actually counter their narrative. We covered that major fail moment where Liz Cheney presented a bunch of text messages. Ooh, hard evidence, folks. A bunch of text messages of people texting Donald Trump to call for an end to the violence and to send people home, which he immediately did. Sounds like a conspiracy to overthrow the government to me. All of the evidence has completely exonerated Donald Trump and everyone around him. Yet Liz Cheney is still doing media tours all over the Democrat and left-wing media, pushing Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats' narratives for them, regardless of the facts. Liz Cheney says January 6th probe found evidence of extremely broad, chilling conspiracy.
Let me say it this way. I have not learned anything that has made me less concerned.
Well, what's made you more concerned?
Well, I think the extent, the expanse, how broad this multi-pronged effort was.
Was it a conspiracy?
I think certainly, I mean, look, if you look at the court filings,
Or do you believe it was a conspiracy?
I do. It is extremely broad, it's extremely well organized, it's really chilling.
An extremely broad and well-organized conspiracy, she says. And you notice how deceptive her language is there. Well, kind of. I haven't learned anything that's made me less concerned. It's very broad and expansive. Again, where is the evidence? There isn't an iota of evidence to suggest any of the claims targeting Donald Trump and his White House that suggest any crime, organization, or wrongdoing. She says to look at the court filings. Well, we've been looking and we've seen nothing, again, suggesting any conspiracy. There's no smoking gun evidence, yet Liz Cheney is fully comfortable to respond to the question of was it a conspiracy with, I think certainly, if you look at the court filings, do you believe it was a conspiracy? I do. Then immediately saying it was extremely broad, extremely well organized. It's really chilling. What was broad? What was well organized? No one has any idea what you're talking about. What this really is a vendetta against Donald Trump by the legacy political powers that be, the Cheneys and the Bushes, who want to stop Donald Trump at any and all cost. And they're willing to throw you under the bus, their supposed voters, and side with the Democrats to accomplish that goal. It's just disgusting. Speaking of disgusting, here's Adam Schiff. January 6th probe will present a great deal of information yet to be seen. And of course, he's referring to the January 6th committee, who this week are doing multiple prime-time televised hearings, as Tiffany Cross from MSNBC describes.
And as usual, we have a lot to cover this morning, including the January 6th committee's primetime hearings that are coming up next week, and of course, that indictment of former Trump advisor Peter Navarro, who messed around and found out. He's been indicted on contempt of Congress charges for refusing to cooperate with the committee.
And how many times have we heard Adam Schiff promise more than circumstantial evidence and evidence of a crime, and Donald Trump's definitely going to jail this time, only to deliver a nothing burger. On Thursday, the primetime televised January 6th Unselect Committee is doing public hearings on TV, and they're going to present a bunch of new information, evidence of a crime. Give me a break. It's going to be nothing but a televised reality TV hit job in order to continue to beat this dead horse that is this January 6th nonsense conspiracy, trying to wrap up Donald Trump in a criminal conspiracy so they can stop him at all costs from running in 2024. How can you not see right through this? And of course, their allies in the media and MSNBC are there to help them. MSNBC legal analyst says Trump is the ultimate target of the DOJ. What a friggin' joke. There's actual massive criminal organizations and conspiracies, serious ones that should be investigated. And apparently, if we're to believe this report, Merrick Garland's #1 and top priority is Donald Trump. How stupid. And now you see the double standard. Well, not now you've seen it. You've known it's existed for a while. Hillary Clinton's campaign lawyer, Michael Sussman, walks away free of charge. Hillary Clinton still at large. Hunter Biden and the Biden crime family and 10% for the big guy, Joe, still not even on the radar, but they're still focused on this nonsense nothing burger going after Donald Trump and any Republican remotely associated with him. Not to mention Hunter Biden's gun violations to add to the rest of the scandals, and not even a look, not even a peep from the media. It's a kangaroo court, folks. And honestly, I can't wait for Thursday and the massive primetime televised January 6 hearings so we can continue to expose this sham. I guarantee you, with basically 100% accuracy, we'll call it 99% just because, well, you really never know. With 99% accuracy, I predict this, there will be no new substantive information or evidence suggesting any conspiracy involving Donald Trump whatsoever. These people are full of it. That's what I got for you guys, though. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, share it as much as possible. We are still shadow banned by the YouTube algorithm, hidden from non-subscribed viewers. I'm going to get back to work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.